So what do you do around here?
Read books, transcribe music, swim at the river, go out at night.
Sounds fun. All right, later.
How's it going, everybody? Today I'm reviewing one of the latest movies I've seen at the Vancouver International Film Festival, Call Me By Your Name. It stars Armie Hammer and introduces Timothée Chalamet, and it's basically this romance drama coming-of-age movie set in the 1980s in Italy after Armie Hammer goes over there to intern at this Italian family's house, this Italian-American family's house, and a romance brews and sparks between the character played by Timothée Chalamet and the character played by Armie Hammer. And you know you're getting into award season because this movie's getting a lot of buzz around for Best Picture and everything like that. So I went into this thing expecting like it'd probably be a very good movie. Who knows if I'll wind up liking it as much as other people do, but I was in for the movie, in for a ride, and it's a very, very good movie. Definitely one of the better ones of the year. Personally, on a personal note, I don't think it's going to be my top 10 movies of the year. I don't know if I'm going to go back and rewatch this a whole lot, but I know a lot of people like this movie, a lot of people love this movie, and don't be surprised if you see it up for Best Picture. One of the breakout things in this movie, like I said, Timothée Chalamet, he is great in this movie, a big standout, the way he kind of goes through kind of like discovering his own sexuality and seeing where that he lies and everything like that. He's great in this thing, and you see like the emotional part of it. And it's heartbreaking at times because, again, it's just over this summer thing that the romance sparks, and summers don't last forever. So you see that Armie Hammer's also great in it. He's charming. He's Armie Hammer, and it makes you forget about the Lone Ranger, especially with some of the later work he's been doing. I mean, of course, Social Network, he's great in that, and also earlier this year, Free Fire, he's great in that. So Armie Hammer's also fantastic, and Michael Stolberg is fantastic as well. He has a supporting role. He plays the father of Timothée Chalamet's character. And towards the end of the movie, there's one scene, I think probably one of my favorite scenes in this movie, where he's just talking to his son and giving him advice and whatnot. And it's one of the best scenes in the movie. Again, they try to kind of go with the wide shot type thing and stay on the take for a long time, especially during that scene. And it works out beautifully because you get to see that performance of Michael Stolberg kind of shine through. And with this movie comes great humor. There's some great humor and heart to it. Very natural humor that you would see, and some awkward situations that it could be awkward in the theater and stuff like that, but they play it up they just add a little joke in there, and it just lightens up the mood quite a bit, and I really appreciated that sense of it. As for kind of negatives, it's hard to pinpoint a negative for the movie. I just don't think it appeals to my taste. I'm not too into the romance dramas a whole lot, so it's hard for me to connect with that. Those movies tend not to make my top 10 movies of the year. But I do appreciate the movies, and a lot of people will like this movie. I've heard a lot of people, again, rave about this thing being up for like potentially the best movie of the year, their favorite movie of the year from previous festivals like Sundance and TIFF and all those great film festivals. So I think a lot of people will like this movie. For me, I enjoyed it. I don't know if I'm going to go back and revisit it, but it's not a bad movie by any stretch of the imagination. And if you're interested in it, definitely check it out, because if this sounds like something you would like, I guarantee you will love this movie. On one last note, also the score and the soundtrack of the movie. I was just looking at the trailer, and the music came on, and it's actually a memorable theme and stuff that goes on in it. So it's definitely memorable, and potentially could be up for best score as well, and a few other awards, like probably like a screenplay and stuff like that. So don't be surprised when you see it come Oscar time. So all that said, I give Call Me By Your Name a movie rating of a 9 out of 10. It is a very good movie. Great direction, great script, great performances from both Armie Hammer, Timothée Chalamet, and Michael Stolberg. They all are great in their own right, and like I said, a breakout performance for Timothée Chalamet. And it's a great movie that, again, will be up for award consideration. As for my enjoyment rating, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I enjoyed my theater experience while I was watching it, but again, it's nothing that's going to stick with me, and it doesn't necessarily resonate with me personally. But other than that, it's like I said, it's a great movie, and if you are interested in it at all, definitely check it out. That is it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more videos each and every week. Also, just let me know if you're looking forward to Call Me By Your Name in the comment section below. So that is it, and I'll talk to y'all later.